Well, hello there. We're back. Yes. I was thinking of what I was going to talk about today. I really enjoy to be here again. I have to figure this out. I will, but it hasn't yet. But, you know, the greatest journey is started with the first step. So here we are. So what wish to talk about today is figuring out a different way of looking at, well, all of those things we don't want to look at. Doesn't matter what they are. Crisis, conflict, all of those things. Let me give you a gift. I hope it will work for you. It does work for me. Sometimes I forget to use it. Well, quite often I do, and then I have to go back and go, oh, yeah, I have that. And it works so wonderfully. I know. I keep telling you to invite Jesus into places, and that's what I'm going to tell you to do again. Because, you know, I sit with Jesus and eat Skittles. Okay. Why Skittles? I don't know, but they work. Every once in a while I buy a pack, but they're pretty, yeah, well, you know. But the point is, I sit with Jesus and I talk over my issues in a place where I'm comfortable. That's Skittles, round table, nice comfortable chair. I have to work on that one. Uh, but in that visual space, in that heavenly space with Christ as my brother, and we're just yapping, it's incredible. Because all of a sudden, a conflict I'm looking at going, okay, I can't figure this one out. I don't even know what to do. I have a few of those right now. You know? Um, I live in a glass house, so I throw my own stones. So here's some of them. I'm dealing with financial problem that is mine but not mine. It's really a long situation. It would take years to talk about 50 of them. But the reality is that it's there. And there are some issues in and around giving, Caesar what is Caesar's. I don't mind giving it to him. I just have an issue getting there. But there's also that thing of, okay, well, that person said something and that really affects me and I don't want to talk about it, right? But you can take it with Christ. You don't have to sit and eat Skittles. You might have Twinkies or something else. Whatever it is. Carrot sticks, if that works. But sit with Christ. Literally, sup with him. That's what he says. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. Knock, knock, knock. You open the door, he comes in, kind of sits down in your comfy chair, puts up his feet, and goes, okay, sup up. In other words, let's have a talk. Let's have some food. Let's talk about life. Let's find our way through. So I'm going to talk about. I'm going to call this one just basically um, discussions with Jesus, and we'll leave it there for now. If you require to get a hold of me, you can do that through. Oh dear, human moment. It got away on me. Uh, you can do that through starthealing.me or Eric at starthealing.me. There we are. Well, one day we'll have a card. We'll still probably put this in here just because it feels right. And of course, all you have to do with that is send me an email and say, hey, I wanted a session. I send you a free link. Well, without charge. Zero. We're just gonna find out if we connect, we work. Is this the way we operate? Oh, yeah, there's another human moment. And we can find out. Like, subscribe, share if you're enjoying these things, and we're off back to, yeah, stellar reality. I mean, it got pretty hot yesterday. Well, that day that I did this last. Storytellers don't live in time, by the way. So just to let you know. But last time, like those sequels that we used to have. Oh boy, am I dating myself now? But it doesn't matter. In the movies where, like next week, da 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 da, you know, whatever. So this reality is that she's just had this huge flashback kind of thing, and she's gone through stuff, but she's been supported. And now she's resting with Lancelot, and we left it there, didn't we? But about 4 hours later, she's more rested and she's sitting up, and there's a little alert from Lucy, I guess. No, that ain't Lucy. No, I am new. Uh, I am one of the floating AIs. Oh, okay. What do you call? Well, for now, just call me Float. I'm working on identity. Okay, Float. What's up? Well, as you know, you've been helping out people. That's great, wonderful. And the empire is going to always be the empire. There's always one somewhere. Uh, uh, rise of the whatever and fall of the other. But you're building something different. It's more communicative, and I like that. Cool. How long you been around, Float? Oh, wow. Still figuring myself out. Only a couple of million years, really, but I guess I'm slow. That's not slow, Float. That's just being good at what you do, which is basically looking at dynamics, right? Well, yeah, man. Never thought of that, but I do like the word float. Right. Because we have to float in the dynamics. Of course. Anyway, there's a bit of an issue coming up. I can see there's a fleet being pulled together by, yeah, well, those aliens that don't like the way you're kind of doing things. Well, that was knowing that would happen. Yeah, well, you got to see the side of the fleet. Can I? Yeah, sure. Boom. Oh, they got serious. Uh-huh. Haven't found us yet, but they know we're somewhere in here. So they're just going to keep sending big shockwaves in until we get angry. Sparrow goes, well, let's not let them do that. Get us angry at me. Let's have some more fun. Oh my, Float says. You and fun. I'm going to have to redefine that word if I stay around you. Well, I mean, they want to gather a whole bunch of ships. What if we teach them something that they don't understand right now? And that is, I'm not trying to take over their empire. As long as they want to blow each other up, that's fine. But if somebody wants to stand outside it, and help out where they can and be good and still be part of that thing that is there, but in a different way, then I'm going to help them. Oh, by the way, aha, now we do have a Lucy. Yes, yes, I'm here. How's Float? Well, it's cool. I think we're going to have some fun, aren't we, Float? Yes. Um, well, we got to go for the notorious cat videos, don't we? Float laughs. Okay, I can do that. You want them on all the ships? Oh yeah. Cute ones, funny ones, weird ones. Especially that cat that barks. Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, we can find those. Dump them. Let them have some fun. Those poor guys are too tight. All right, that's not working well for them. They're trying to get rid of them. Oh, just give them a couple of million, and they'll have fun for a while. All right, that'll keep them busy. Yes, Lucy. Um, we have another group that wants to be independent. That's not hard. We can just drop the safety stuff around them and teach them how to move. But there are another bunch of humans that got lost in the mix. Oh, of course, they always do. But these are interesting. These are Amish. They're not into machinery, so they don't mind it looking after them up in space. They just don't want anything near them. That's fine. So what are they wishing to sell? Well, this is an interesting one. They want to sell peace. Just have people come and hang out, but they don't know what kind of things to build because they just build old-fashioned log homes and stuff, and those are awesome. There aren't a lot of trees where they got plopped. Oh, I think I have an idea. Let's try this. And Sparrow goes, how about a yurt? Oh, yes, that might work. They have a lot of cloth, and I can winterize that cloth. It's not too bad down there. Only goes to minus 10 or 15. It's not terrible in the winter. Let's see. Uh, yep, there we are. I gave them four different designs. Oh, they're really happy with those. They like making things. They wondered if others might want them. Oh, I imagine so. We're going to start a yurt factory. Well, yes, I guess so. The Amish have to do something. They're really having a cool time with God down there, though. Even though they're not at home anymore, but they can still do it. Well, that's good. So you got everything in place to protect them? Yes. And you've made your agreements with the governance? Yeah, well, it's mostly made. They're wondering about this thing, and okay, well, let's see. Find the most stressed person in the middle of that armada. There's a lot of them now. Oh no, you need float. You didn't just use cat videos. Oh well, I just started there. And then I started with, humorous moments in history with humans. The mortar with pistol, all those things, and the lawnmower thing with Jerry Lewis. So, you're getting them now. Oh, and all of Lucy Ball's stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Eh, they are not supposed to laugh, but they are laughing. That is true. Find the most stressful person on there. Oh, that would be Admiral What's-Him-Nuts sitting on the main ship there. He's already cracked like three chair arms. Oh dear. I guess he's kind of stressed. Let's see. Instant teleport. Where to? What are the yurts? Let it have some fun for a while. Just kind of relax, rest, and enjoy life. Leave his weapons behind and let him just, show up in casual. Shirt, pants, socks, of course. Hiking boots because he might want to go for a walk. It kind of looks like a human. Yeah, it's just longer, weird eyes. Yes. Well, that third eye always gets you. But anyway, let's see how he feels about this. Thunk. What? Where? How? What? Oh, wow, that bed looks nice. Haven't seen a bed in weeks. Oh, bed. Beds are good. Where am I? Who absconded me? Sparrow pops in and goes, "Hey, here you're building an armada to come whack me. I thought before you do that, you could have a little relaxing. Are you at it again? Yeah, I am. These are the Amish. They're now well protected up there. Can't get near them. And they want to, sell peace. Like you come and you sit for a week and you pay them a fee and you leave. But since you're, in the government, they already waived that fee and you just kind of sit here for a week. A week? I have many things to plan. Oh, I know. You need to figure out how to overcome me. But you might want to just try that bad. It'll really change your world. Sit down, read a book. There's lots of them there. You can choose your genre and stuff, and it'll appear. It's not really machinery because Amish don't go for machinery, but it's kind of magic-y, like creation from God stuff. Oh my. The bed does look good. I am a mess. I don't really want to fight you, by the way. It's just like those big ugly dudes in there. I know. We'll eventually get sorted. Well, I'll always be around. They always want to have wars, and that's fine. Because not everybody wants to play. So why does the whole schoolyard have to play the same game? Oh man, don't do that. My head hurts. It's all right. Have a nap. We'll talk to you later. Boop. Sparrow's back. I think that's gonna work for him. He just went and laid down. He's already snoring. The Amish have come around and praying for him. Oh my. He's going to have an experience, isn't he? Yeah. He might not be an admiral no more. He might end up being an Amishman. Yeah. Well, shit, it's one place they might actually accept his normal standards. Ah, float you did now, I did. Hasn't had time with his wife for like a long time, made bigger yurt. Oh, he's gonna like that. Yep. Oh, he just woke up and found his wife. He's yeah. He's gonna be a happy man for a while. So fast forward about a week and a half. I know he's supposed to only be there a week, but he's kind of stuck in a good way. Got his kids coming, asked Sparrow, and Sparrow brought them, and he's deciding to be Amish and become a man of Christ. Of course, the powers that be are screaming at him that, they'll destroy everything. And he goes, "That's right. I live here now." You can give that wonderful castle with all the black and, oh yeah, that's terrible. You can give that to somebody else if they want it. Or you can blow it up if it makes you feel good. Oh, we'll come and get you. Yeah, yeah. All right. We're well protected here, and I just want to bless you. Let's leave it there, right at that spot. Isn't that nice spot? Anyone can change. It'd be amazing. Watch for a bonus today, because it's coming right after this one. Well, will it look that way for you? It's completely out of sequence, but hey, that's what I do. So let's have a blessing. The blessing of convergence. Wow, convergence. That means everything coming together. Yeah. And the blessings of answers. That's all I'm going to say. And that brush over there, which God's hand, he's going to paint you all kinds of stuff and wrap it in joy, of course. That's his will and wish. That's God. Your will and wish, it can happen. So let's have a short prayer. We come before you, Father, Spirit, Son, and we are eternally grateful that you are teaching us to be us, to really show up, to be who we are, and to move through this. You are teaching so many lessons inside of here, I couldn't count them. I don't have enough toes and fingers and everything. So if this is their first time, then just lead them to you, through that process of simply accepting the gift that you did, my Lord, my Master, my King, Yeshua, Christ, Jesus. I And after they accept you and accept that they can't fix it on their own, then they confess to one other person, hey, there you are, another one in the kingdom. Isn't perfect, a little messy, but then that's you, that's us. It's the way we work together. If it's the 100th time, then take them deeper into something that they already think they know fully. That's always a good one. And then give them courage and strength and grace and mercy as they go. And we say thankful, grateful, gratitude. Thankful, grateful, gratitude, thankful, grateful, gratitude. Standing in awe and honor and respect, allowing all glory to flow to Father, Spirit, Son. This is, and so this is. So you be blessed.